Okay. I think we can see it, right? Okay. Yeah, that's up. Just wanted to make sure. Hey guys, how's it going? We're playing Fallout 4 today, of course, as scheduled. And I'm on Trovo. Big Daddy Matt's over in the Trovo chat. How's it going? And I also created an entropy. We'll see if that's feel free to jump over there and just even type in the chat to see if it's working. I'll give you the link. But I haven't never used it. I also put a test poll up. Go ahead and vote in the test poll. Let's see here. All right. Hey, Krogan. How are things?
Things are all right. I am successfully hosting your channel at the moment.
Yeah, I saw that. Thank you.
Oh, I see it pop up. Okay.
Yep.
I'll tell everybody in my chat to join us here if they show up.
Yeah, that is the weird thing that so if anyone's watching an American Krogan, his channel hosting me, when you talk on his channel hosting me, it is just to him and to each other. You don't actually see the people in my chat. What's the frame rate on this right now?
I don't know, but I was going to say before that I didn't think it was quite hitting 30. It's watchable. It's doable.
Yeah,
but I would avoid moving around with your mouse too quickly often. Because I don't know. Did you install that mod I sent you?
No.
Oh, okay. It was a bug fixing mod.
Oh, okay.
Just need to survey the area for technology.
Well, I think I could. It's weird that in the settings inside the game, there's nothing to really change the fidelity. That only exists before you launch the game, which is very weird. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, that's something I really don't like about Bethesda games is, well, with the newest game, with Fallout 76, I think you can change a lot of the settings, if I recall, in-game, and you don't have to do it from a pre-launch menu. So I do believe that going forward, their games will leave behind that pre-launch necessity of changing settings before launching. Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, nevertheless, I mean, I'm not real excited about their upcoming games. I think graphically and functionally and all of that, they'll probably be some of the best games they've ever made. But in terms of like woke agendas and all of that, I mean, I'm very confident that they will be pretty bad.
Hey.
Dog.
Wait there.
Right.
How you doing, buddy? Hey, boy. Think you can find something for me?
Yeah.
Items.
Is there any good stuff nearby, boy?
I'm thinking about the graphical, the visual aesthetics in this game, and generally I kind of like them. I do think it was a little too bright in some instances. Like especially if you're walking back to the police station here, if you look at some of these cars, like they don't look like they're 200 years old. They look like they're 20 years old.
Yeah.
And that they got stripped down for parts by ghetto rats or something. Like
yeah.
Look at the paint on that. That looks way. I mean, even the color scheme for this game, considering that it's supposed to pop, that just looks kind of silly.
Yeah.
So I don't mind the kind of bubbly bubblegum feel of the game. It's just that in some instances it's just too much. Like if they just toned it down a bit. And there are some mods that do that add more rust to all of the metal parts and whatnot, and that fixes a lot of things. So in short, I really didn't mind the poppy, vibrant bubblegum feel to an extent. But what I definitely didn't like was the aesthetics for the weapons. Like, again, the assault rifle. Just, it looks like this steampunk thing that should be, like, in BioShock or something else. Like, it just looks entirely out of place.
Go check that out.
to Bethesda's credit, I did like how they brought in all of the previous Fallout weapons into Fallout 3. Like their general aesthetics for the Fallout 3 weaponry, I thought were good. It's weird. It's like, some of these recent games, they're hit or miss. They get some things right, and then they totally screw up other things, in my opinion.
Yeah, well, and it's kind of like the inverse of the other problem that we talked about the very first day, which is the brand new vault that we walked into looked kind of beat up for something brand new.
Right. So it's like the inverse problem. Yeah. I mean, I do like some of the humor stuff too. Like like I like that you can go up to this. What was that thing? That item called back there? The Porta Diner or something like that, or
Port a Diner. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that stuff's humorous. I like that there's still food in there or whatever, but it's humorous. But it's, again, like we were talking about this last stream too. It's like kind of silly that food would still be around. I mean, honestly, that whole container in there would be probably like, well, I don't know what it would look like. I'm thinking that it would be like just full of like mildew and must and stuff. But I mean, at this point, 200 years later, I don't know. There would probably just be nothing in there.
Yeah, well, I mean, squirrels and bugs would get in there if nothing else. Gatekeeper says, bro, how did you get the pie? Do you have luck 10? Yeah, I have max luck. I always go max luck in the Fallout games.
Okay, so you have to go back to the police station real quick.
Why do I?
Yeah, just turn left and go into there. You don't have to do any of the side missions. Well, I think you should do one of the side missions because it's really short. And we can kind of comment from a gameplay perspective on how lackluster some of the Radiant quests were. Because like the Knight Reyes will basically just ask you to go clear out ghouls in a nearby subway tunnel. And it's really close by. It's really, really short, but you get the idea. And basically, you're asked to do that over and over and over again all over the map.
Yeah, raiding quests suck.
Well, I think they have especially with the Brotherhood of Steel, they would have had the potential to be really, really, really good. Like, I kind of wish they would have fleshed out the Brotherhood of Steel even more. Like, you could build settlements with the Brotherhood of Steel, and you could go... Well, I'll be quiet while this dialogue goes.
We have the transmitter.
Finally, some good news for a change. Nice work, sir.
I didn't do it alone. Aelin, Reese, it's time to welcome our newest recruit to the recon team.
Dog meat.
He shows a lot of promise. And with the proper guidance, I think he has the potential of becoming one of the best.
Good dog.
And he's gonna talk to you, or you're not close enough to him to engage it.
Recon team?
Recon, eh? So, what are we looking for?
Don't worry about it. Talk to Reese and I after we're done here, and we'll explain everything.
So you decided to stay, huh? I expected you to take your payment and run.
Okay. Are you upset?
Are you upset that I'm staying?
Maybe. Got enough trouble stomping muties and ferals. I don't need something else to worry about.
Reese, that's enough. Like it or not, you're going to have to learn to work together. And you need to understand what it means to be a part of the Brotherhood.
What did I do?
Soldiers of fortune. We're an and we've dedicated our.
I always
lives
thought
to
that was
upholding
weird.
the code of ethics.
He acts like
If
you
intend
did
to
something
stay within
here,
our
and it's
ranks,
just so off.
You need
Like,
to obey our
no.
terms without question.
Isn't it interesting that I joined this organization without ever being told what any of these tenets are? I'm surprised he'd let me join. I'm surprised that I would ever want to join.
Right, and I just chalked that up to just bad writing.
Yeah.
I don't think there's any kind of message or anything in there. It's just bad writing.
Right. Well, I mean, it's sort of like this. There's sort of this kind of thing going on with all these factions in these games. It's like we vaguely, at best, know what the Brotherhood of Steel is, right? They are a group who believes that certain technologies in man's hand could potentially hurt him. And that's it. Like, we don't know what their goals are, what methods they have to accomplish those goals. We have no reason to join them.
they were really banking too much, which is weird about this game. I think they were banking too much on
I'd appreciate
old
it if you
players
said
coming into
something.
the fold and playing this and understanding what the Brotherhood of Steel already was. But at the same time, they obviously were taking new players into mind, because in other instances they explain a lot of stuff to people.
Yeah.
Like at the very beginning of the game, they explain outright, well, this is what ghouls are, because they just they expect that a fair amount of the players aren't going to
I'd
be familiar
appreciate
with
a
what a ghoul
response,
is.
Initiate.
Shut up, Dance. I am talking. Sorry.
So Tater says the audio is a bit low while the commentary's too loud. Do you mean the game's low and I'm loud? Is that what you're suggesting? Well, I mean,
Ignore
so
people off.
when it comes
Let me listen
to...
the stream real quick on my end and tell you.
What was that? Well, when it comes to them taking new players into the fold, it's like, how many new players to the Fallout franchise? Okay. Well, I mean, I can turn myself down if I'm, distorted. Am I so loud that I'm distorted?
No, I'm listening. It's just a volume level. My volume and your volume are pretty loud compared to the game volume.
Okay,
so
well, I can bring the game up. But
I think that's what you should just do. Just do that.
And I can do that. But if I'm so loud that it's giving you a
Are you
headache,
ignoring me for a
then
reason?
turn the whole stream down. Well, so when it comes to the new players of the Fallout franchise, so many of the new players to Fallout 4 would have played in Fallout New Vegas. And the Brotherhood of Steel wasn't explained what the hell they're doing in that game either.
You
Right.
ignore people often?
Okay, Code of Ethics.
Are you gonna teach me this code of ethics?
If you were paying attention in ArcJet, you should have learned some of it already.
Some of it.
The rest will become apparent as you spend time with your fellow soldiers.
Oh,
Now, since I know you're eager to get started, I'll get right to the point. I only ask for two things from anyone under my command: honesty and respect. You fall in line, you stay in line. I give you an order, and you follow it. It's as simple as that. Now, before I release you to Halen and Reese for your assignments, there's one last order of business. From this moment forward, I'm granting you the rank of Initiate. This is only a training rank. I'm not permitted to grant ranks any higher than that.
okay.
He's a paladin,
Thank you.
though. He
Thanks
should
aren't
be able to
necessary.
do that.
Just
Which is
continue excelling at your duties, soldier.
Ad Victoriam, Initiate.
He doesn't even know what that means, Halen.
Ad Victoriam means to victory. In our eyes, defeat is unacceptable because we're fighting.
You
for the
guys are
future of
assuming we
mankind.
just didn't study Latin or
Our
something.
rallying cry is more powerful
did
than
come out of
any
a
weapon
vault.
you could ever carry. Remember that. Now, I need you to report to Halen or Reese for your next assignment. Dismissed, soldier.
Okay.
Well, squad's
Don't do the
pretty good when
Halen
you
mission,
stomp
just
on
do
their heads
the
with
Reese
power.
mission, because I think the Halen mission makes you go out fairly far. Okay.
Okay, voice is all the way up. So I'll probably
Maybe
just master a little bit. Back.
Armor.
Maybe in OBS. Maybe
Yeah.
maybe the volume knob got turned down.
Tater says, why does the Brotherhood speak Latin?
I don't know that. I mean, they don't speak Latin. They use a lot of Latin terms, but I mean, it's not like they use Latin as their medium of communication or something.
Just stylistic
they
then?
would yeah, well, I think that they do that just
Hey.
because a lot of people within the
How
Western
you doing,
world
buddy?
have done that historically. You know, when
Hey, boy.
in academia or in some kind of military structure or whatever.
See if there's any good stuff nearby, boy.
Dog meat found something. Oh, does he only find stuff that I could find on my own?
Yes, I
Oh.
believe so.
Well, what the hell? Jeez.
Yeah, I don't remember exactly how his AI package works. But I
Who do you want me to talk to?
Don't talk to her. Talk to the guy, the asshole.
Oh.
Yeah, he's right there, sitting down.
Hey,
All right, out with it. What's your game?
So you're offended again.
I hope I haven't offended you again.
Offended? Hardly. I'm just trying to figure you out. You're not the military type. You're a loner. So I can't figure out why you're sticking around. You got what you wanted, so why don't you hit the road?
This is just stupid in a lot of ways because it's like, this guy's a veteran. I mean, he was in a vault, you know, and he's been frozen for 200 years or whatever. But I mean, like, the backstory in the game is that he's an ex-soldier. So, I mean, and it's just the dialogue, the subsequent dialogue options in response to Reyes or whatever his name here are
Reese?
just kind of like weird. Reese. I don't know why I keep thinking Reyes. Anyway, Reese. Yeah, you would think that they would have been able to like plug that a little bit more. Give you the ability to fire back and be like, I was in the military, son, or something or other, you know, like,
Is
I don't
anyone
know.
in there?
I don't know if I can really bump the volume more than I can do now. And I just bumped it again. Let me know how it is. But I'm going to say find Sean, but again, I haven't been able to talk to them about finding Sean until now.
The Brotherhood might be the best chance I'll ever have to find my son.
Well, as far as reasons go, that's a pretty good one. Look, I'm gonna cut you some slack because Dance trusts you. But if you step out of line and put any of my brothers or sisters in danger, I'll make sure you regret it. So, ready for your assignment, hero?
Hero. Okay, just give me the thing.
Then listen up. Like it or not, one of our most important duties is to keep the Commonwealth clear of the trash. I'm talking about mutants, ghouls, synths. The abominations the damn eggheads caused when they started playing with their toys. This op is simple. I'm gonna send you to a target, and you're gonna terminate everything that calls it home. All the details you need are right here. Don't come back until the job's done.
Okay.
I mean, you can kind of see, like, a lot of our guys would view that quest line and just be like, oh, that's so based. And you can see a lot of other people who are not based and who are very anti-us and all of that. Like, they would hear that dialogue and that quest line and that mentality, and they would be like, oh, fascism, and just kind of like, you know, they would get really upset about that, and that would kind of send them down the line of reasoning of, you know, the Brotherhood of Steel is an evil faction.
Yeah, I mean, it's really not even much to say so far.
Well, we could talk about this awesomely long loading screen.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the Cambridge police station is always really bad when it comes to that.
So, now that we're loading, feel free to try clicking on my entropy link. Is that working? Can you guys talk in the entropy chat or vote in that poll?
Do you have an entropy link in the chat?
Yeah, I posted it at the beginning of this.
Okay, let me scroll up.
And I put it in the Trovo chat, too.
Trovo? Okay. See it in see the YouTube link. Oh, there it is. All right.
My goodness.
Oh, God, I gotta sign in.
Oh, do you?
Oh, boy.
Do you have to sign in just to watch?
Yeah, I think you do.
Oh.
I think you do.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like, oh, no, you can watch it, but you can't interact. Like, you can't type anything. Okay, bear with this terrible loading screen. It will make it through. It just takes forever.
What is this? Jeez.
Yeah.
This is crazy.
Yeah, this right. I mean, it's pretty bad. All right. Pasting it into the chat.
Well. Oh. Wow. We're out. Jeez. Oh.
Turn right as soon as you can to keep going with, turn around actually. Yeah, well, it doesn't matter. Just keep going straight. And turn left out this doorway or threshold and go straight up the hill. and then when you hit the corner, turn left, and kill these holes.
All right. Oh. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, this is how you do it. Do a little of that. Some of those, I guess. Oh my god, it's forever away.
You have unlimited match. You enable dodging, so yeah.
This is a hell of a camera angle. Someone's beating up on my dog.
All right. Now, on the other side of that diner thing right there to the left, I don't think you have to kill all of them here. I think you have to go down into the metro tunnels. So, turn left. Yeah. On the other side of this diner. Turn left again. And right here, you can go down. Yeah. Actually, you should probably enable the quest marker, to be honest. That way, I mean, it will give you, like, waypoints and directives and all that. But basically, you're just going to go down here and kill a bunch of ghouls and then come back out and talk to Reyes. I mean, yeah. Well, the more I'm thinking about it, the more I'm thinking maybe we shouldn't do this, because we'd have to go through the Cambridge police station door again.
Oh my god. Well, I mean, I was just gonna continue with the other quest. So.
Okay. Well, we can do that if you want. I just thought maybe it would be cool to run down in the sewers real quick and just see some of the goals and all of that.
All right, get in the middle of some of them. Do all that. Oh! Wow, look at him aim. Boom, 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 boom. Whoa! Some of the shells.
Yeah, they're set to crawl out from behind there.
That's kind of cool. Salt on Twitch asks, what's my next video going to be on? Well, I'm kind of planning to do a... What the hell was that noise? Was that in the game? Or is that in my house?
I think it was in the game. Like, it sounded like a doorbell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very bad when the game puts doorbell noises in it, because I'm not sure.
Well, it's like you're in a subway metro station or whatever, so it was like the signal that the metro is arriving or whatever, like doo-doo. Like, yeah.
So am I done here?
No, but like if you want to move on and just do the other quest.
No, I mean we're already here. We should just finish this up since it'll.
Exactly what you have to do. You have to set the quest. You'd have to go into your Pip-Boy and set the quest. Yeah. Like you basically have to kill all the cleansing the Commonwealth. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Clear out the college square.
Yeah. So
isn't that upstairs?
This is part of the college square technically.
Oh. Get that guy. Probably won't be able to hit him, but I'll try. Okay. So Salt wants to know what my next video is going to be. I'm planning on, I don't know if it'll be the next video, but it could be. Looking at doing maybe a little bit of a collaboration with my good friend, American Krogan. It would be somewhat of a follow-up to my video, Assimilation is a Joke. I'll probably name it something like Assimilation is a Joke Part 2, unless I can think of a more compelling name. Okay, it's completed. Tater says, who's American Krogan? God, the doorbell
American
noise. Yeah, he is Krogan. You're supposed to yell it, though.
I am Krogan!
That's pretty good. I like it.
I need that soundboard. Need to get that stream deck. Although
yeah.
I couldn't do anything for your stream.
Well,
Uh,
well, I mean, you could just use a regular soundboard when you're on my stream. Just
Right, but I
anything that
have
works
to-
with Discord, you know.
I don't. Yeah, I think I would have to send the signal to my microphone somehow
Yeah,
for it to show up for
Yeah.
you. Oh, okay. Yeah, right.
Tater says, this American Krogan sounds cool. You should have him on stream sometime. Yeah, I'll bring him on sometime.
What? Oh, okay. I mean, yeah. Loading screens, wondrous, wonderful loading screens.
Gosh. I'm really enjoying this little animation in the corner. I mean, it's nice they have one, so we know it hasn't crashed. What happened to all the tips? Didn't they? What happened to all the games that would give you
This is
info
one
during the
reason
loading
why
screens?
You probably should next time install the bug fix mod.
You think that'll help with some of these loading screens?
It might actually. You know what? I need to go back and look at it. I think it's actually recommended that you don't install that mod midway into a game. Like you're supposed to start at the beginning of the game. I mean,
Well, that's a bummer.
yeah.
Nume says, would you be interested in playing other Fallout games on stream? Like the Fallout Nevada mod. The English translation is a bit choppy, but the mod itself is 10 out of 10. Just like a Fallout game of its own. I mean, I would consider it, but, you know. Johnny says, is this installed on an SSD? Yes, it is. I only have an SSD, and it's small.
This game had always had terrible issues with loading screens. Now, if you have, there's some mods and other things you can do to ameliorate all of this, but yeah, it's always had these problems.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm not interested in playing the Frontier game or mod at all. And as far as I know, I think it's still taken down technically, or it's hidden.
I thought
on
they
the
put it
Nexus.
back up.
Okay, if they put it back up, that's new to me. I haven't followed it, but
Question is, can you still have sex with a death claw?
yeah, I mean, maybe we should. I think after this that we should play, or I think maybe this is because you and I were talking about this earlier. Like, what's my streaming schedule like? And honestly, I don't have anything like locked in other than what I do with you here on Wednesdays and Saturdays. But I was thinking maybe tomorrow we can start streaming that Obsidian game. Now you are gonna skip talking to Reese and just go along with. Okay. Then click uncheck the mission marker.
I should have just my thing. Oh
No,
you want
you
to
don't,
uncheck that
because
one?
like you want to avoid that because it's going to confuse the hell out of you. Like, you're going to have all these different.
Well, I
waypoints to follow.
forget to look at the markers. I think it would mostly just confuse you.
Well, this game isn't really built around the ability to it's like a lot of games from like the early 2000s and late 90s like were built without a waypoint in mind. So you could play the game and beat it and progress through the story and whatnot without way markers. But and subsequent games, it's not really the case. Like, it's not always really obvious where something is, and like there'll be some little object hidden somewhere in some far corner of a building or whatever, and you'll just have no idea where it is.
Yeah.
Unless you put on the way marker. So, unfortunately, as much as it sucks, this is not the type of game that you're going to be able to play if you ignore the way markers, unless you've already played it before and you know where all the little gadgets and things and objects that you have to pick up and interact with are.
Alex says, you see that mountain? You can climb it. You see that Deathclaw? You can romance it. There you go.
That is a good joke.
What is all this noise? I hear a drumming band. Is there a parade today?
you know, you hear a firefight. You hear Diamond City security guards fighting you.
What the hell? That's a big jog.
Yeah, you hear spiteful mutant.
Jeez. Oh, there's multiple dogs. Multiple dogs. Repeat. If I do this,
You're gonna Diamond City security guy. You're gonna hit him.
Okay, 1 second then. What's happening? Oh, well, they can take care of themselves, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, they're fine. I would just continue on.
They can handle this. What's this? It's a turret.
Yeah, these are like Diamond City security measures.
Oh. Trying to keep
No,
out
but what I was gonna
outsiders?
say Yeah. So what I was gonna say before is
The wall?
protected by the wall.
Which
What I
wall?
was gonna say before is
This wall?
what?
What wall?
No. You're next to a baseball stadium. Look up.
Yeah?
Baseball stadium. Yeah,
So is that the wall? The stadium?
that's the wall. Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, don't you know that walls don't work? Silly security guards. Walls don't do anything.
Can't open the gate. Stop playing around.
Oh, look, we should listen to this dialogue. Go up and talk to her.
I got orders not to let you in, Miss Piper. I'm sorry. I'm just
You should
doing
go
my
up and talk to
job.
her.
Ooh, just doing your job. Protecting Diamond City means
Go up
keeping
and click
me
on her.
out, is that it?
Do I have to? I can't listen to her.
It's the scary reporter.
Just click on her.
Sorry, but Mayor McDonough's really steamed, Piper. Saying that article you wrote was all lies. The whole city's in a tizzy.
Ugh. You open this gate right now, Danny Sullivan. I live here. You can't just lock me out. You want into Diamond City, right?
Why are you whispering? Who are you?
What? Who are you?
Shh. Play along. What's that? You said you're a trader up from Quincy? You have enough supplies to keep the general store stocked for a whole month?
What?
You hear that, Danny? You gonna open the gate and let us in, or are you gonna be the one talking to crazy Myrna about losing out on all the supply?
I don't want to be involved in this.
Jeez, all right. No need to make it personal, Piper. Give me a minute.
Better head inside quick before old Danny catches on to the bluff.
What the hell? I don't want to be party to this nonsense. Alright.
Terrible option.
Okay, let's go.
Sounds good. Let's go.
Another great day in Diamond City.
I assume we can just, like, come and go as we please now.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I was gonna say that a lot of the times, in order to let the in-game cinema take over, like you click on these people while they're talking.
Rabble-rousing slanderer. The level of dishonesty in that paper of yours. I'll have that printer scrapped for parts.
Ooh, that a statement, Mr. McDonough? Tyrant mayor shuts down the press. Why don't we ask the newcomer? You support the news? Because the mayor's threatening to throw free speech in the dumpster.
What are you doing? What newspaper?
What newspaper are you talking about?
Mine. Public occurrences. And we're the hard look at the truth. So are you with us or not?
Terrible, right?
Not my business. This isn't my town.
This really isn't any of my business.
Oh, I didn't mean to bring you into this argument, good sir. No. You look like Diamond City material. Welcome to the great green jewel of the Commonwealth. Safe, happy, a fine place to come. Spend your money, settle down. Don't let this muckraker here tell you otherwise, all right?
I mean, you can see how they're kind of already building on all these like tropes.
Yeah.
Like this is like a vestige of civilization, and like this is like a 2-bit greaseball mayor who is like, I mean, eventually you find out that there are no ghouls who live in Diamond City because the mayor
Do you
kicked them
have
all
something to
out
say?
because they weren't, they weren't Diamond City material, quote unquote.
Yeah.
And so there's like a whole lot of like xenophobia being portrayed here. And what I was going to say, like, the press is always on your side. Like, they're always the good guys. Like, I mean, there are some things being implied
Feel
here that I
free
think
to
you should
speak
make
your
note of.
mind. I'm the
Shut up,
mayor,
McDonough.
after all.
What are you two arguing about anyway?
What do you think? Print lies and everybody's happy, but if you print the truth...
Now, was there anything particular you came to our city for?
A missing person.
I'm trying to find someone.
Trying to find someone? Who?
A missing person.
Who would I talk to about finding a missing person?
Well, whatever you do, don't bother going to Diamond City Security for help.
Right?
Don't listen to her. Well, I'm afraid that our security team can't follow every case that comes through. I'm confident that you can find help here. Diamond City has every conceivable service known to man. One of our great citizens can surely find the time to help you.
Well, I could understand how Diamond City Security might not be able to help find a missing person. I saw them being attacked by giant mutant dogs three times the size of a man.
Right, but what stands out to me more here is the idea that like Piper's getting her, panties in a knot, so to speak.
Feel free
like
to speak
about
your mind. I'm the mayor, after
like there's
all.
this whole idea here that Diamond City has everything and they could do all this stuff, but they just don't because they're mean. Like they could find every single missing person. They're just mean. It's just this very, very childish framing.
Yeah.
Well, do you have something to say?
We'll
I guess
see.
We'll see.
This is ridiculous. I want the truth, McDonough. What's the real reason security always shrivels away when talk of missing persons comes up?
I've had enough of this, Piper. From now on, consider you and that little sister of yours on notice.
Yeah, keep talking, McDonough. That's all you're good for.
Okay.
Big Diamond City welcome from the mayor. You feel honored yet? Look, I gotta go get settled in, but, stop by my office later. I have an idea for an article you'd be perfect for.
Hey, Piper.
She literally
Gotta
knows
check
nothing
with things
about you,
first.
so it's just like
We'll talk
Yeah.
later.
that's weird. So yeah, talk to this guy, I guess.
Hey,
Somebody was
Danny.
saying-
Danny.
So,
How do I know how his name
you're
already?
that traitor
I know his
Piper
name.
was talking about. Something tells me she's pulled the wool over my eyes again. Am I right?
Yeah, she lied to you. I'm sorry that she lied to you like that. I didn't know she was gonna do that.
I didn't mean to lie, officer. It all just happened so fast.
You're not the first guy Piper pulled into a heap of trouble he wasn't ready for. Thanks for being honest. If it were up to me, we would have just let the both of you in. But the mayor's calling the shots, and, well, you saw how mad he is. Hey, what's brought you into town anyway? Be good to note it down in the logs.
Looking for a missing person.
I'm trying to find someone.
Is that so? Who are you looking for?
A missing person.
Who would I talk to about finding a missing person?
Oh, look, I'm sorry, but we're under orders not to get involved in missing person cases. There's a lot of Institute paranoia right now. We can't really risk fanning those flames with official action. What if people panic?
What? The Institute?
The Institute? What's that?
Ah, damn. Look, I really shouldn't have said that. They're just a scapegoat, alright? Something people blame when things go wrong. If you really want to know, there's a whole newspaper inside the city that won't stop talking about them. Public occurrences.
What a coincidence. Bribe? No, help me. Please.
I just need a little information, Danny. We can keep this off the record.
I'm sorry, but I can't. I got orders.
Oh, persuasion attempt failed. 50 caps, sir?
How about we do a simple trade? Money for information.
Hey, I don't take bribes, okay? No.
I'm getting an echo from you, I believe.
For me.
Yeah, I heard him say, I don't take bribes in your microphone. Well, that's a bummer.
It didn't activate in Discord.
Hmm. Well, never
I'll
mind.
ask somewhere else then.
Chin up. Maybe someone in town can help you?
Yeah, who? Okay, well, you know.
Going to town. Ignore these people. What do we know? Another loading screen. Here we go.
Oh, good.
Chug, 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 chug.
This loading screen has things on it, though. It's not just pure black with a little tiny logo.
That means it won't take quite as long.
Oh.
It's kind of hit or miss. Some of these screens take forever as well.
Oh, no. Oh. That wasn't bad. Well, it wasn't terrible.
Oh,
Well. They keep the lights on, huh?
so here's public occurrences.
Oh, right here at the door.
Hey, kiddo. How are the paper sales?
Who makes
Well,
paper?
Presses are getting overloaded. That motor is going to go soon if we don't replace it.
You've been saying that for weeks and the old girl still keeps cranking. Stop worrying so much. I gotta head into the office. You start whistling if you see any angry politicians coming our way.
Why? Is something wrong?
Yes.
Piper?
Your sister is doing things that's putting you at risk if you haven't noticed.
Free paper for newcomers. The Institute grabs you in the
Go
night.
ahead and talk to her. I
Let's be
think you can
warned.
talk to her at this point. I'd be curious to see what you would say.
The Institute?
Institute?
You ain't heard of the Institute, mister?
No.
They snatch people up in the night and no one hears from them again.
Well, those
It's all in the
bastards.
paper. Better read up before they grab you, too.
Is this a tabloid or a paper? Who's missing?
Who's gone missing?
Drifters, residents, stadium seat snobs. Seems every year or so, someone's gone, and we all know why. So you better be careful, newcomer. The Institute is out there, and they'll grab you too. Like I said, it's all in the paper.
Whatever.
I'll be fine.
Yeah, I've heard that before. So what are you doing in Diamond City anyway?
I'm looking for a missing person.
I came here looking for someone.
Let me guess. That someone's gone missing, right? That's what I'm telling you. So who is it?
Who would I talk to about finding a missing person?
You're in bad luck. No one tries to find missing people in Diamond City. Missing
You see what I
people
mean? Like,
means
some of this
Institute
writing is just like,
involved.
it
And
just
no
doesn't mesh
one
well
would
together,
want
and
to
it's
take
just
the Institute's
so
attention.
oh,
Yeah.
doesn't flow.
Someone can help?
You're a smart kid. Isn't there someone in town who isn't afraid of this institute?
Well, there is the detective, Mr. Nick Valentine. He's not afraid of anything. If anyone's gonna help you, it's him.
Oh,
I
okay.
find it so weird, even when I first played this game, that they would make you pass a speech check for her to tell you about a guy who has a big shining fucking light outside of his detective agency advertising. It's not like Nick Valentine's detective agency is some kind of secret or hush hush matter or whatever. Like,
Not
he's a
getting any
detective in the
younger
city
here.
that provides a service for people, and everybody knows about it. So why would you need to pass a speech check for somebody in the town to explain to you that he exists and he offers services? It's just really weird.
I don't know.
What else do you know about Mr. Valentine?
I know all the adults who go there won't admit it. Ain't that the way it is? No one's ever grateful for the people who help out the most.
Oh, is that something your sister told you to say? Thanks, kid.
Thanks. You were a big help.
Remember, the Institute's out there, newcomer. Watch your back.
Oh. Well, if they're as scary as you say, I don't think I'll be able to stand up to
You
him.
don't need to go in there. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Well, I mean, I want to see what she has to say. I mean, so, like, here they're portraying that there's, like, some conflict, something happening in town between the newspaper and the town, right? This is their chance to make a political statement, a statement about something important, free speech, freedom of the press. Well, let's see how they do it. How do all these young gamers who pick up these games get introduced to these sorts of topics?
Glad you dropped by.
Here she is to tell us.
Blue?
Out of the blue? What?
Why are you calling me that?
'Cause you're a vault dweller? I know you're not wearing the blue jumpsuit right now, but the Pip-Boy and that fish out of water look, dead giveaways.
Are you looking at my
So here's
face?
the deal. I want an interview. Your life story in print. I think it's time Diamond City had a little outside perspective on the Commonwealth. You do that, and I'll tell you what. I'll come with you. Watch your back while you get used to the world above ground.
An outside perspective. That'll be super
Right.
valuable.
They're already
Ooh.
doing like the same type of thing that they did with the boomers.
Yeah. What's involved?
What kind of interview is this gonna be?
I ask you who you are, get your opinion on life out there, and maybe load up a few tough questions and keep it interesting.
Tough questions?
What do you say?
What the hell? What, is the interview going to be any good? Am I going to be able to do
It's
anything?
not very long. You're already in here. You might as well do it.
All right.
Piper. I'm in.
Good. Let's get down to business. So, I know you're from a vault. How would you describe your time on the inside?
We were frozen.
My family and I were frozen. I didn't spend much time in the vault.
Wait, they boxed you up in a fridge? The whole time? Are you saying you were alive before the war?
Yes.
Yes. I'm over 200 years old.
Oh my god. The man out of time. So, you've seen the Commonwealth, Diamond City. How does it compare to your old life?
She just believes everything you just said.
How does it compare to my old life? Well, it's shit. You're living in trash still. This sucks.
You're all living in rusty shacks, killing each other. My god, the smell.
Okay. Well, it's gonna be a fun one to quote. Now, the big question. You came all this way looking for someone. Who is it?
My son, Sean, was kidnapped. He's not even a year old.
The parent after the missing child. As heartbreaking today as it ever was. Tell me, do you suspect the Institute's involved?
I suspect that the team at Fallout ran out of ideas and just reversed the storyline for the third game.
The Institute?
The Institute? Who were they?
That, Blue, is the biggest mystery in the Commonwealth. No one really knows who or where they are, but their handiwork is all over. Synths.
Whoa.
Synthetic people. Sent from their hidden labs to do the Institute's dirty work. Sometimes they even replace a person with a synth double. A little covert agent no one would ever suspect. Now, not everything that goes wrong has the Institute behind it, but there's always a chance. That's why I'm asking.
Synths?
They make synthetic people?
That's right. There are two major kinds you have to watch out for. The first is an obvious fake. Skin looks like plastic, skeleton might even be showing. You see groups of them scouring the Commonwealth, killing people and scavenging what's left. I reported on University Point a while back. Whole town got cleaned out. The second type of synth is the real deal. With skin, blood, warm smiles, and guilty glances, just like a good old-fashioned human. So, do you think they could be involved? The Institute, or one of their agents?
I would have no way of knowing that.
I don't know.
No one ever does. That's what makes them so scary. For the last part of our interview, I'd like to do something different. I want you to make a statement to Diamond City directly.
I just
threat of
got here.
Kidnapping is all but ignored in the Commonwealth. Everyone wants to pretend it just doesn't happen. What would you say to someone out there who's lost a loved one but might be too scared or too numb to the world to look for them?
Find who's responsible and make them pay. Simple was that?
I'll take anger over apathy any day. Good quote. Thanks, Blue. That's everything. It's gonna take some time to put this all together, but I think your story is gonna give Diamond City plenty to talk about. Anyway, I agreed to come with you, right? Watch your back. Just say the word when you're ready. I can't wait to see where the story goes next.
Okay. Well. Anything
You
important
can take
in
her
here?
with you if you want.
Will she contribute anything interesting?
Yeah, she makes commentary and all of that.
Most
like
folks
any
are
just
companion you
looking
have,
for a
they make
hand.
commentary.
All we gotta do is offer.
Piper.
But I already forgot everything. Like I was trying to make some.
Sure you
I
wanna
should
travel
really
with
have a notepad
Well,
set
it's
aside for
that,
this
or get
because
back to writing the
she
paper.
was making some.
the
Her
paper
dialogue was
will
making me think of some general points. I think there's a lot of
let's go.
overlap here
Will do.
between the developers wanting to condense an experience for the player
Oh, sorry,
and
boy. Time for you to head home.
just generally catering to the player like as the center of the universe. And I feel like too much of that for anybody is just like, I don't think they set out to do this, and I don't think developers set out to do this, but by catering to the player's sense of ego too much and by condensing the experience down, it's like if people play too many of these games, they end up being a social reject because it's just like none of those conversations in there were like organic or mirrored something in real life to any extent.
Right.
So if you get a young kid who plays a lot of these games, they're going to be like just really autistic and self-centered. Like they're, none of this.
Big,
I
loud,
don't know.
Anyone
corrupt
is
officials and
one of
rivals and
those
citizens,
things. It's
but
that
it's home.
But again, I don't know if they
secretary
set out.
Elias,
I don't think people
her
set out
and
to
her
do that. I think it's just kind of a
hair.
byproduct of like
I ain't
trying to
telling you how to
condense an
pick your friends.
experience
Piper's kind of
for
prone.
somebody who just wants to get in there and have at it and get along with the story as fast as they can.
Hey, how about I introduce you to my confidential informant?
What?
Oh, Takahashi. Thank you for meeting me here. No. But we've been traveling.
That's all he
together for
says, and
ages.
that's his gimmick.
Ah,
You want
sorry,
some
Blue.
noodles?
The jig is up. Takahashi told me
What?
everything. Web of lies, gone. I mean, I bet your name's not even Blue, is it?
Me? No.
Go up and talk to him.
Do yourself a favor and just say yes. It's all he understands.
What are you saying?
That was weird. They kind of jumped.
What are you saying?
It sounds like he says shimaska, but the text on the screen says shimashoka. Shimasho is like do together, and shimas is just do, generally.
What are you saying?
It's like nani o shi.
What are you saying?
Whatever. Doesn't make any
No,
sense.
thanks.
All right. It's Japanese. So, oh, here it is. This is the detective. Oh, it's
giving
gotta
you
be
the
this way.
sign to-
Sometimes you gotta
No,
wonder,
it's not.
does
There's a
anyone fight
waypoint.
back?
There's a waypoint. Follow the waypoint.
What?
No, there's an arrow.
That's a fairy tale.
There's a waypoint.
Yeah, I just followed the arrow.
I heard from my cousin.
You know.
Told you your luck wouldn't last forever.
Well, it doesn't help that the
His ties.
writing.
Oh, Nick.
So, like, he says Nani, but that's not the normal way that you would actually Romanize Nani, right?
Forget the bills.
Tater says, why is there a Japanese robot here? I have no idea. And what was his name? Takeshi? I mean, that's a Japanese name. Ellie?
Something wrong?
Another stray coming in from the rain. Afraid you're too late. Office is closed.
Who are you?
Wait, who are you? You the detective?
Me? No, I'm Nick's secretary. Handle his appointments, his papers, that sort of thing. Well, that's what I used to do anyway, but now Nick's disappeared and I can't keep a detective agency open without a detective.
Uh-oh.
Nick is missing. What has he gotten himself into this time?
Oh, this is bad. Any clues?
Do you have any idea how I could find him?
He disappeared working a case, Skinny Malone's gang had kidnapped a young woman, and he tracked them down to their hideout in Park Street Station. There's an old vault down there they use as a base. I told Nick he was walking into a trap, but he just smiled and walked out the door like he always does.
Ask for money? I can ask her for money?
Yeah, I don't get that.
Also, I'm not only looking for the detective, I'm begging. Skinny Malone?
Who's this Skinny Malone character?
I don't know much about him, but he's from Good Neighbor, and that means he's in the well-pressed suits and machine gun school of thuggery.
Is that a nearby settlement?
You said Malone's
Yes.
from Good Neighbor?
Yeah, it's a tough neighborhood. Northeast a ways. People with power there care about two things: style and body count.
Yeah, and this is one of those things. These games, it's hard to actually get them to talk coherently on political issues because they're not really concerned with the notion of like a coherent ideas about how a society functions, right?
Look, I gotta pack up.
So, for example, there's a newspaper here. Where did they get the paper? Who out there is logging trees using wood pulp to make paper in this world? No one, right? No one.
Right.
All right. I need to find this guy.
I'll find him. You have my word.
Thank you. Nick should be easy to spot. He's always wearing that old hat and trench coat getup. Please, hurry.
People also wouldn't build a settlement right smack in the middle of the stadium. They would build it probably at the top of the walls and then build downward. You know, they would probably take advantage of the infrastructure already up there because, I mean, if anything, I would expect, if the stadium's intact, I would expect a lot of water drainage to go down to the bottom. And if I were them, I would probably, like, just keep the whole bottom area flooded. Like, they do keep a portion of the baseball field flooded for water, but I would just think if you're going to have a lot of people living in there, you would, I don't know. I mean, I don't want to be too much of an autistic critic because it's like, it is a game, you know, and it's not supposed to be hyper realistic or anything like that. Oh, go turn around. Go into the town and listen to this.
What have you done with the real Riley? Where's my brother? I swear I'm not a synth. Don't shoot, for God's sakes, we're family!
Put the gun down now!
He's a synth! He'll kill us all!
Oh my goodness.
No!
Okay, show's over. There are no synths in Diamond City. Hear me? Just you folks and your damn paranoia.
Well, and their damn shot off heads. This is I mean, people are scared of synths, but soon they're gonna be scared of the security guards. Well,
yeah, right. But really what happens over time with this game is, like, they build up all this paranoia and fear about synths, and then you meet the railroad, and you find out that synths are more than just synths. You know, they're people too. And so what they're setting the stage for is this whole
gun on me. My own brother.
You're supposed to walk away after playing this game to some extent thinking that being fearful of synths is irrational. They're people too. It's not really. Well, I've said enough. That's basically the idea.
I'm not a synth. I told him. I kept telling him. Why didn't he listen to me?
I don't know. Why did he accuse you? Surely you have some.
I need a minute.
Some sort of suggestion for why he may have accused you.
Go back to your own damn business.
You just murdered someone.
That's the voice. The guy you just talked to was the voice actor for Garrus in Mass Effect.
Riley?
I'll be right back.
Yeah, that
okay.
guy. Like, he voiced a lot of these NPCs.
What is this?
Okay. That's the security guard. You triggered his dialogue.
Officer. I just want to know what happened.
You got bricks for ears? I said get the hell out of here now.
Well, whatever.
Well,
that was weird.
And if you don't go up these stairs here to the left, but look up and pan to the left. Yeah, that's like the whole like rich people area of Diamond City. So like you'll come across some side quests and things later on that pertain to that. But that's like the high and mighty portion of the city. I just figured you should make a mental note.
Should I go up now?
No, I wouldn't go up now. I would continue with the story.
Okay. It looks like it's this direction, given the waypoint.
No, it's not.
Okay. Where do I go then?
You back up, turn right, go up the steps you came into the city from.
Oh, so it's outside of the city. Or it's outside of the...
Yeah, like, the waypoints aren't... I mean, that's the other thing that's bad about these types of games. The waypoints aren't always accurate. But you still need them to play the game. So, it's bad.
Well... Cure addiction to chems and alcohol. Wow.
Oh, you know what? Tater Invader says you can go to the Church of All Faiths. There's a church in there that's like a universalist type thing. I mean, maybe there's some it's at night. I think you're better off engaging a lot of the... Like, we definitely need to come back to Diamond City and try to trigger dialogues during the day, but it's night right now, so a lot of the people aren't going to be out and about and doing things. So, like, make sure we come back here during the day. Like noon, and there's a dialogue within the school. There's a robot and a man that get married. Like there's like, you know, remember the robot Codsworth, the flying butler or whatever you had?
Yeah.
There's a female version of that in Diamond City that gets married to the school teacher.
Oh.
So yeah, it's really weird.
What's the feminine version? What's the feminine version of the
They all
name
have different
Codsworth?
They have different names. Like there's not like a specific name that corresponds to Codsworth, and that's what all the bots are called. So now we're gonna wander about through downtown Boston.
Just follow the signs.
What was that?
I said now we're gonna wander about through downtown Boston to get to this detective that we need to free to help us find our missing son.
Yeah.
This doesn't really look like a city that got hit by a nuclear bomb.
Oh, did this city actually get nuked in the story?
Supposedly, yeah. I mean, remember in the beginning when you went down into the vault, you saw the nuclear bomb go off in the distance, and in the distance, that was Boston City. That was Boston.
Oh.
So, yeah, a nuclear bomb went off here.
You know, it doesn't quite look like a nuke went off here.
No. Now, that was a mini nuke that went off in the distance. That's what that flash was, or an explosion, rather. I don't know if it was a mini nuke. There are some... I don't know how familiar you are with Boston, but there are various... Okay, we're about to trigger something here. We can get a super mutant companion if we go up into here and do all of this, or we can ignore it and keep going. I don't think it's particularly that interesting. I would ignore it and keep going. Sorry. People in the chat really want to do this. I just think it's not really worth the squeeze.
Well, I could kill these people, though. Real quick.
There's just hordes of them up in the building. Like they're all...
I just meant these two, since they're on me anyway. My god. This dog is tanky. No. He's behind the pillar now. I'm still shooting. Oh.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. Like, they're all gonna come down now. Like...
Well, if I run away, will that work?
Yeah, to some extent, yeah. Like, well, they're not gonna follow you indefinitely. You can cancel out of that by hitting tab.
Oh, right now? Well, I'm just gonna...
Yeah.
Oh, I want to get him, though. Oh, whatever. Where's the window? Alright.
Sword of Allah says there should be a synagogue in this game with a deathball nest inside it.
Oh, really?
No, he says there should be. There, to my knowledge, there is not a synagogue in this game with a deathball nest inside it. Right, you can ignore these people too if you want.
God, I need a flashlight or something.
Hold tab.
Oh, nice.
I'm just getting started.
Lots of female raiders in this game.
Jeez.
Lots of female raiders, yeah.
Yeah. Discovered combat zone.
Can you stop for a second? You can go into the combat zone here if you want, and you can pick up this other companion. That's this Irish chick. She's like a pit fighter, and she's real skinny, and she beats the crap out of everybody, and like, it's just really nonsensical.
I'm just trying to get to the next thing.
Right,
like
I'm just letting you know about content that you can engage with if you want to engage with it. But yeah, just go this way.
I mean, unless she's got a political slant, I'll just skip over it, right?
Okay. Yeah, like I said, I'm just giving you the rundown.
Ooh.
Technically here, well, okay. See, this game is so terrible in so many ways because it triggers all these different things. Like something you just walked by triggers an event to search out the railroad.
Oh.
So if you go back, yeah, go back. And this monument here, walk out in front of it to the
this
left.
Thing?
Yes. And
oh,
yeah, if you read the sign, yeah, like if you read, there's a sign there.
At Journey's End, follow Freedom's lantern.
Right, and the railroad again is this very reminiscent faction of the railroad, underground railroad during slavery in the United States. So that's what they're really a take on. And so the idea here is that they're freeing these synths from slavery. They're freeing the robots from abuse and slavery. And but anyway, the point I was trying to make earlier was that this game unfolds in such a way often that you encounter and trigger all these different things like constantly. And so like you could easily walk by that trigger there and not remember it. You could easily like, just have missed the text on the screen. So you can encounter things in this game and not really understand what's going on. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice long loading screen here.
Well, gives you time to take a breath. Take a drink of water if I had one.
Oh, you could probably step away and get a cup of water.
I do have wine. Drink that instead.
Oh.
Let me just pour that bad boy out. Tater says Irish American communities lived in Boston in the 1950s. Yeah.
Well, that jogged my memory. That's what's so weird about some of these games. Like, she has a real thick, authentic Irish accent. And it's just like, not only would somebody not have an Irish accent living in Boston, unless they were off the boat.
Yeah.
But, it's 200 years later.
I'm telling you,
how the hell does she have a Boston or an Irish accent?
We've ever made. Look at this place.
I still say Malone's weak. We caught that detective snooping around, and what does he do? Locks
Hello.
him up.
Oh my god, it's a ghoul. Right?
It is.
Oh, it melts. Way better than the super mutant. Alright, get rid of you.
Man, you look
what? Oh!
That's Piper.
That's Piper. I don't have to shoot her. Okay.
So, all the waypoint, yeah.
Hello. More people to shoot, I suppose?
Yep. Yeah, you in the drawing.
What?
I said you like the two people in the drawing, it seems.
Oh, am I? I'm when I have the crosshairs on one person, I'm just kind of looking for the next person. Well, if it works. There's a lot of arteries down there. Oh gosh, I don't have all my windows set up correctly. Who just donated?
Schmerling just donated 1 diamond.
Did he say anything?
No.
Okay. Thank you for the diamond, Schmerling. Appreciate it. Just heard a trigger man say, I'll do the VATS again, just for fun. I can't choose the groin, though.
No, there were mods for Fallout 3 that let you do that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Whoa! Whoa!
But that, you know, that kind of ties into something I was thinking. Like, mods have been, like, really, really interesting and cool over the years, but it just seems like more and more they just become this outlet for, like, degeneracy. Like,
yeah.
I mean, okay, that's kind of funny.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not being like, oh, God, we got to ban that mod or whatever, but it's just like, you know, if you... I don't know if the idea applies here in a one-to-one sense, but it's like if you give a mouse a cookie, it's going to want a glass of milk. So it's like if you feed into something, you know, it's going to lead to one thing, you know, slippery slope. So, I mean, I don't know if that's entirely what I think, but I do think that the modding scene has become fairly degenerate. I mean, there's a lot of creepy stuff within the Bethesda modding scene. There's some great stuff, too.
Yeah.
So, it's a mixed bag.
They open the door. Why is that thing so loud? Hello?
Hello?
That you, Skinny?
Yeah, that's me.
Darla?
Baseball bat.
Coming at you with a baseball bat. You're in a full suit of power armor. I mean, what? I think there were some mods at some points. I don't know if there was a mod for this game that changed the AI behavior, but there was definitely a mod for Fallout New Vegas, wherein if your damage threshold was not met, then NPCs who encountered you with a weapon below a certain damage output. Basically, if somebody tried to shoot you with a pistol and you were wearing power armor in New Vegas, like they would shoot you, realize they couldn't do any damage to you, and they would run away. They would, you know, suicidally come after you still. So I feel like more games should try to implement some kind of mechanic like that. I don't know, it seems more interesting, but let's be honest, a lot of people just play these games to be able to mindlessly shoot people in the groin, like Embargo continually does.
Did he get shot in the groin?
He did.
I was looking at the next guy behind him. Piper. Get it out of the way. Let's see. Tater says, have you seen the Sexual Assaultron mod? It gives the Assaultrons in this game wider hips.
I have not seen that, but that doesn't surprise me at all, and that's weird.
He's gone. Are you in
All
this
right.
hole, sir?
Down here.
Jeez. Heck of a jump. Bro? Mr. Valentine? Are you in here?
Gatekeeper says, this man is horny, referring to the Eater Invader commenting on the Assaultrons with wider hips mod.
Into the lake of fire.
Yeah, Tater Invader says, oh yeah, the Assaultrons really created a robot fetish in this game. I don't know that they did. I mean, I modded this game and spent a fair amount of time around the modding community. I really don't recall. It's been a while since I've, you know, really looked at anything on there. But I don't really remember there being a robot fetish. I mean, that's bad if that's the case. I mean, that's bad.
Nume says, God mode is a pretty realistic way to depict how the power armor would work. Well, yeah, especially when people are trying to hit me with baseball bats. I mean, the notion that they would do any damage to me with a wooden baseball bat is ridiculous.
Right. Right, I mean, what I would have done is, I mean, they really should have had damage threshold again. And then... you just walk up to the left. Yeah, there's a set of stairs to the left. You can go up right on top of it.
How he's gonna bump you off.
Don't give me that.
But yeah, I would have implemented damage threshold again, and I would have had our power armor be a little rarer.
Hey, I was trying to talk to you. Look at all that blood spray. Jeez. Uh-oh. Okay, fine.
He's trying to talk to you.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Before they realize muscles for brains ain't coming back. Get this door open.
Okay.
What I found so weird about that is like you come up and he just assumes you're friendly. It's just like you've just totally murdered the guy trying to get in there, and he just assumes, well, this
It's my
guy who's,
savior.
I'm gonna tell this, yeah, this he must be here to save me. I mean, who knows? He could be here to kill you. I mean, I don't know.
Accessing door. Okay.
Exit out.
What's take number? Your number is 998. Oh. Okay.
So here we find out that Valentine is a synth.
What the hell?
Synths are people too, friend.
Haha, my knight in shining armor.
I can't shoot him.
Question is, why does he come all this way? Risk life and limb. An old pride.
I can shoot him. What are you?
Whoa. What are you?
Told you, I'm a detective. Look, I know the skin and the metal parts ain't comforting, but it's not important right now. The only thing that matters is why you went to all this trouble to cut me loose.
I'm finding Sean.
My son, Sean, is missing. He was kidnapped. But I don't know who took him or where they went.
Missing kid, huh? Well, you came to the right man, if not the right place. I've been cooped up in here for weeks. Turns out the runaway daughter I came here to find wasn't kidnapped. She's Skinny Malone's new flame. And she's got a mean streak.
Oh.
Anyway, you got troubles, and I'm glad to help. But now ain't the time. Let's blow this joint. Then we'll talk. You picked me up in Vault 114. They're really over 100. Malone's crew here used to be small time.
Oh.
Muscled out.
Am I supposed to keep up with him so I can hear him?
Yep.
They found this place. Don't know what happened to the previous owners, but they're not exactly around to charge.
I would think Piper would be blown away, shocked, and have lots to say right now.
No, because she knows him.
She knew he was a synth?
Yeah, he lived in Diamond City. He was like her neighbor.
Well, okay. I thought, well, he's supposed to be a convincing synth, isn't he?
No.
Oh, he's not?
No.
Oh. I assume they ripped his face off or something while he was here.
No, he's a Gen 3 synth. He's like yeah, he's a Gen 3 synth. He's a non-convincing synth. But you find out, I'll just fill you in. You find out later on that he, basically, his personality belonged to a pre-war cop, and the pre-war cop's personality got imprinted onto this Gen 3 synth by the Institute and then dumped. So that's his backstory.
Oh.
Almost got it. There we are. Hell of a lot easier to do when the lock is on the other side.
So, did the people in town know that he's a synth?
Yes.
Oh.
They have a rationale for why they accept him. He just does all these good things for them, and they can clearly tell that he's a synth, so he's not replacing any. Like there's a rationale that they try to posit, but again, this game and the main storyline really tries to take you through the rigmarole of everybody's really scared of these synths and these outsiders and all these things, and what we come to find in the end is that they're more similar to us than they aren't, and in the end they're kind of just like us, and you shouldn't be so xenophobic. I mean, so many movies and games and media these days just try to find some mechanism to do that. Like, yeah, we're all afraid, but we shouldn't be.
More stairs?
That's what gets pushed with this game quite a bit.
So what powers synths? Battery packs?
I don't think they ever actually explain that. You can get into some forums and people will make like these autistic extrapolations based on what little data they give you. There might be some kind of terminal entry that alludes to it. There's also the question of
door. Shouldn't be too hard.
Okay,
I got it.
but I hear big fat footsteps on the other side.
Like,
once we step through this door, get ready for anything.
Supposedly the synths are very, very organic to a certain extent, but then they have synth parts. So what I've always assumed is that the synth parts constitute their basic programming. I mean, they are programmed. Like, you can program these synths to have a personality, and then under a certain set of conditions, execute a certain set of commands. So it's not like they have an organic brain that they've programmed somehow. So I just always assumed that the synth parts have to be some kind of like, there has to be a CPU and some kind of like, there has to be some kind of computer running that stores some information and does that. So, you know, I that can't have an organic power supply. Like their organic power, you know, like their organic parts, you would assume are powered just by, you know, regular human behavior of eating and going to the bathroom and all of that, you know, like a normal digestive system. But in terms of how the rest of them is powered, I mean, I have no idea.
That vault that we had to fight through to get to him, I mean, that was pretty big. I mean, if you were in, I don't know, fighting with limited ammo and weaker weapons and not God mode, it's using stim packs or something.
I mean, I don't remember having. Oh, this is some dialogue we got on.
Guys, you have any idea how much this is gonna set me back?
I wouldn't be here if it weren't for your two-timing dame, Skinny. You ought to tell her to write home more often.
Oh, poor little Valentine. Ashamed you got beat up by a girl. I'll just run back home to Daddy, shall I?
Should've left it alone, Nikki. This ain't the old neighborhood. In this vault, I'm king of the castle, you hear me? And I ain't letting some private dick shut us down now that I finally got a good thing going.
I told you we should have just killed him! But then you had to get all sentimental. All that stupid crap about the old times.
Darla, I'm handling this. Skinny Malone's always got things under control.
Oh yeah?
Referring to yourself in the third person?
Here, huh? Valentine must have brought him here to rub us all out.
Any viewpoint on this? I think I should kill these people.
I would convince her to leave him.
Yeah?
It just kind of like, yeah.
Sounds like she's the violent one. More than him, even.
Got nothing to say, huh?
I mean, do whatever you want. I mean, I'm not really invested. I don't think it really matters. This isn't a particularly interesting... I mean, the only thing that's interesting here is just like, you know, again, strong, independent female bossing around the male. You know what I mean? Like, there's that going on. But I don't know how much I would read into that.
Telling him what to do. Well...
Skinny's no good for you, Darla. You put a bullet in him, and I just might let you go.
What kind of girl do you think I am? Kill him, Skinny!
Oh, well.
Hyper dislike that. So you can, certain things you do and don't do will offend your companion's sensibilities. And if you offend them enough, they will end up leaving you.
Okay, yeah. See ya, Skinny. Jeez. Bullet sponge. Whoa. I don't know what happened to my screen.
Lighter or heavier with all those holes in it? And the bullets probably add a few ounces.
Sure, most of the bullets went through him.
Prince. Here's to all the old days. It'll be an awkward conversation with Darla's parents when I tell them their daughter bit the big one. Well, at least the case is closed. Let's get out of here. There's a service ladder that should take us right to the surface.
All right.
Hey.
You have anything to say about all of this?
Something you need?
Well, I guess not. All right. Oh. Tater says I convinced her to go home. Well, Tater convinced her to go home. Yeah?
Yeah, well, the thing about this game is that technically it's not like binary, like if you have enough charisma, you automatically convince them. I mean, there's always a small chance, even if you have really high charisma, that you will fail to convince them. So the only way you can assure that you will get it every time is by either modding, you know, the game to be binary, or a quick save and quick load a bunch of times until you get it.
Interesting. I'm always just reminded of that one really good line from Mass Effect 2 when you first meet Mordin Solus and you save his assistant, Daniel or whatever.
Uh-huh.
And he had to he's explaining to Daniel, he says, like, oh, there's lots of ways to help people. You could heal them, or you could kill dangerous people.
I mean, that's one of the things in the game I actually, kind of agree with, that I, don't think is really bad. I mean, it depends on the context, obviously, but I mean, if somebody is trying to break into your house and kill your family, yes, you kill that person. You don't entertain their civil rights or anything else.
Well, looks like...
your page is... Did you see that?
Yeah, I'm on the DLive homepage. So for any of you seeing me on the DLive homepage, this is what the loading screen looks like on Fallout 4. And they go on for forever, and I don't know why.
Oh, well, we got 46 viewers now. A whole bunch of people just jumped in. So yeah, it's probably good that you did say that. Yeah, this is the infamous Fallout 4 loading screen.
Mm-hmm.
It will load. It's just powered by hamsters.
So every Wednesday, I sit here with American Krogan, we play a video game together, and we analyze it. We consider what sort of ideas it's really presenting to the players. What are they suggesting? They get political. They get they comment on cultural themes, and some of the things they suggest might be less healthy than others. But really what we've seen from Fallout 4 so far, and this kind of happens a lot with a ton of games, is they'll present a faction, a side, as a sort of a caricature, and they just sort of leave it at that. They don't tell you much about it, really. So, for instance, the Brotherhood of Steel said that they told us that they are a faction who views certain technology as potentially dangerous in human hands. And they don't want the mistakes of the past to be repeated. We couldn't ask them any more than that. We couldn't ask them what their goals are, or how they're going to achieve it. Just sort of, that's it. Dank Noodle, thanks for the diamond and the follow. That's a cute Pikachu.
Pikachu, where are you?
Man,
loading screen.
Where are you?
What a great time for this infinite loading screen to occur, right as DLive features your channel on the main page.
Yeah, it's excellent.
I would give it another 30 seconds to a minute, and then I would consider maybe restarting the game.
Oh God!
But I do,
no.
if I do recall correctly, this portion of the game where you exit out of the sewer is particularly bad. So it will. I do think it will load eventually.
Johnny 5K on Trovo says he didn't remember the loading screens being this bad.
I do. I played this when it came out, and they were pretty bad in some locations.
Oh God.
I mean, everybody was talking about them. I mean, they were bad.
I remember Fallout New Vegas, I think especially on Xbox, they had there was a memory leak in the game, so the longer you played, the longer each loading screen got. That's Bethesda, man.
That was New Vegas? I don't remember that.
Yeah.
Was that on console or PC?
Well, I think they had those sort of problems on everything, but I think it was Xbox that really had it.
Yeah, because I played that at launch on Xbox, and I just don't remember that happening.
Oh,
Not to me, anyway.
Would you frequently reset or, sort of start it up? Because it was based off of, because it's a memory leak, so it'd be if you were playing for hours on end, it just got worse and worse and worse.
I don't remember. I don't remember.
Now, can you set it up in Entropy where the chat automatically updates? Because I thought I wasn't getting anything until I refreshed the page.
It shouldn't do that. It should automatically update, I believe.
Gosh, am I gonna have to restart the game?
I think you might have to, bro. I think you might have to.
Oh boy. Well. Jeez. Okay. Guess I'm restarting. I hope the autosave has got me somewhere close to...
It is. It is. The most you'll have to do is go through that little fight sequence again. Other than that, you're gold.
Okay, give me a second here. Just for curiosity, I'm gonna put it on low, you know, whatever it's called, settings.
Well, if you really want to you can try installing. Well, this will take too much time.
Yeah.
But if you install that mod for next time.
Oh, did
Then,
are you okay? Let me see that.
Yeah. Okay. There we go. We're good. So next time, let's install that mod, the bug fixer, and we'll install Fallout 4 script extender along with a plugin that allows you to bypass the 60 FPS physics lock. And basically what that does is it really does shorten a lot of the loading screens. It really gets past a lot of those problems. So yeah, we should definitely do that, if for no other reason, just to avoid these excruciating loading screens. Yeah, here you go.
Okay.
Here you go. All you gotta do is go right out, and it, in theory, well, this is a good sign. It's not the black loading screen. It's the loading screen with the figures.
Yeah, Scorpion. Radiation has mutated the common Emperor Scorpion into the deadly Red Scorpion, one of the wasteland's fiercest predators. Are there a lot of scorpions in the Boston area?
That's what I thought was weird about this. Like, some of the creatures that they chose to carry over into Fallout 4, and then like ants. There were ants in New Vegas, and there were ants in Fallout 3. And I figured, well, they're going to be ants in Fallout 4. Why wouldn't there be? And there aren't. Well, technically in the DLC, Nuka World, there are ants.
Oh.
And you can mod it so that you can bring them into the Boston Commonwealth. But in the stock base game, there aren't ants. So that was kind of weird, I thought. I certainly wouldn't
ants
expect
are everywhere.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like that was a missed opportunity on their part. They should have more unique flora and fauna based on the geographic region. I mean, and they do that in this game in the DLCs to a certain extent. Like in Far Harbor, you do see more things that you would expect to see up in Maine. But then again, you see wolves.
Lobsters?
Yeah. There's a giant hermit crab that uses a van as its shell.
Oh, nice.
So there are some, like, I mean, Bethesda, you can say a lot of bad things about them, but they do have some creative artists.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Never thought anything so naturally ominous could end up looking so inviting. Thanks for getting me out.
You're welcome.
How did you know where to find me anyway? Not many people knew where I went.
Okay. What are you?
Just, what are you, Nick?
You really don't know? I'm a synth. Synthetic man. All the parts, minus a few red blood cells. I got built, I got old, I got tossed. Then I opened up that little agency in Diamond City, and turns out people have plenty of problems to solve. Now, you mentioned something about your son, Sean, and how he went.
I mean, I don't know if I'm reading into this too much, but right there.
Office in Diamond City. Give me all the details. Besides, I think you've earned a chance to sit down and clear your head.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm reading into this a little too much here, but like right there, he's just like, oh, it turns out people have all these problems to solve. It's like, are they kind of ham-fisting in the idea that it's like the outsider is going to come in and solve all your problems? I have to wonder.
I'll meet you there.
See you.
On some level, yeah, I guess. Okay.
Well, it might just be coincidental, but I mean, overall, I do assert that a major theme of this game is the idea of exploring.
Thought this was a man.
Yeah.
Oh, something's blowing up. Oh my god.
You walked right into a raider den.
Is this a door?
Yeah. You gotta unlock it. No, no, you can't do that.
What?
Look down. Look down.
Should take off those chains first.
There you go.
Oh, wow. That's easy. Those
Yeah.
chains aren't very secure.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Wait a second. Let me look at this.
You could just fast travel there.
Oh, can I? Oh.
Yeah, you can just fast travel back, open up your magical Pip-Boy device, and just go to map, and voila. You got to zoom in a little bit more, and there you go.
Well, there we go. Great, another loading screen. I mean, of course it's going to be another loading screen, but Nume says, you know, success is relative in regards to the Fallout franchise, Fallout series, right? Nume says the original Fallouts were objectively better in every way. I mean, certainly...
I mean, it's hard to say that because, I mean, I certainly agree. I agree that they were better, but you know, what is your criteria? Because if your criteria is popularity and how much revenue they brought in, which I don't think are great criteria, then I mean, you really can't claim that. You know,
oh, Takahashi, that's his name.
Yeah.
I thought it was Takeshi. Pale says, Fallout 2 wasn't so hot, but Fallout 1 was a masterpiece. Wow. High praise.
Yeah, I would kind of agree with Pale in that. I mean, I definitely think. Well, here we're gonna have some dialogue here, so I'll shut up.
By the way, Gar, thanks for the ice creams.
Oh God.
Appreciate it.
You.
Well, it's hard to mistake this mug for anyone else.
You keep laughing at death. Someday, death's gonna laugh back.
Not as long as I got a few friends to back me up.
You didn't even know me.
This agency.
That's what I'm saying. Like they really ham-fist in like this manufactured camaraderie. Like they just develop. I mean, even if you're not approaching any of this from a cultural subversion standpoint, or you know any of the standpoints that we're coming at it from, it's just like they try to condense some of this character relationship building like way too much and over too little
Know how to
time.
keep a girl waiting.
I like how you can just say, pay me. What about my case? Want to focus on this. It's my son.
Can we get started on my case?
Oh, of course. There's just a small clerical thing we need to clear up. Here. I know an amount wasn't on the table when you went out to find him, but you deserve a reward. Plus a little something extra. You know, if you're looking for work and don't mind putting on the detective hat, Nick sure could use a new partner.
Whoa. One case at a time, Ellie. Our new friend needs our help first.
Yes.
All right, let's get down to business. Take a seat. Make yourself comfortable.
You're gonna have to get out of your power armor for this.
Oh, do I have to sit?
Yes, you do. You have to sit. So hold E. You have to, okay, turn. There you go. Sometimes you gotta angle yourself against the wall or something. Like the back of you cannot be facing something that's going to obstruct the animation.
When you're trying to find someone who's gone missing, the devil is in the details. Tell me everything you can, no matter how painful it might be.
Nume says we should all play Candy Crush. Stream win. Okay.
Yeah, sort of Allah says Fallout 76 still more successful than Fallout 1, 2, Brotherhood of Steel, Tactics, and New Vegas combined. That's true, and I mean, and I would argue that I mean, in my opinion, that's the worst game, hands down.
Waiting on you.
We're looking for my son, Sean. He's less than a year old. Why would anyone take him?
Good question. Why your family in particular? Why an infant? Someone would be taking on all of his care, and a baby needs a lot of it. What else can you tell me?
My wife was...
There you go.
murdered. She was trying to keep them from taking Sean, and they just...
It's okay. You don't need to say anything more.
What?
So, we're
Sure I do.
talking about a group of cold-hearted killers, but they waited until something went wrong to resort to violence. Well, that confirms it. This isn't a random kidnapping. Whoever took your kid had an agenda.
Uh-oh.
There's a lot of groups in the Commonwealth that take people. Raiders, super mutants, the Gunners, and of course there's the Institute.
Yeah, but who would break into a vault? You know, who would break into? I mean, like, I'm just surprised that the father here and the detective don't immediately say, "Well, it probably has something to do with you being in a vault and being frozen." Of course, I don't think the father told the detective that they were frozen yet.
No, he didn't.
Get hit in the head? I can relate.
In regards to Fallout 76, me and Krogan tried playing it together for a little bit. I tried to, so I got my character, I was starting to make it, and I didn't really want to do a bunch of customization. So, like, it set me up on one of the presets, and I thought it was a black man, right? And I did some small customization to the face, and I only thought you got to look at the face, because I never saw anything about the body. Apparently, you could just scroll out. Well, apparently I made a woman and I didn't realize it. At some point when I was walking around, I said, "Oh my gosh, look at this hourglass figure on this dude I made."
Intellectual embargo, the gynophiliac.
I thought it was a... I thought it was a man. I don't know.
think this institute is responsible?
Well, they're the boogeymen of the Commonwealth. Something goes wrong, everyone blames them. Easy to see why. Those early model synths of theirs strip whole towns for parts, killing everything in their way. Then you got the newer models, good as human, that infiltrate cities and pull strings from the shadows. Worst of all, no one knows why they do it, what their plan is, or where they are. Not even me. And I'm a synth myself. A discarded prototype anyway.
So if you want to dig into his backstory a little bit more, you can, yeah.
Yeah, we should, because this is going to be a conflict. You know, this whole synth thing is that this is the idea. So, okay, you're a prototype.
You're a prototype?
As far as I know. Never seen any other synth like myself. There's the older ones that are dumb as rocks and all metal, and there's the newer ones that are almost human. I'm somewhere in between.
Okay. You're one of them? I guess I'll say.
Don't lie to me, Nick. You're one of them. They made you.
Yeah, I've heard it all before. You're a freak. You've got something to hide. Blah, blah, blah. But the
Piper
truth
disliked
is,
that.
people smart
cares?
enough to build something like me are smart enough to cover their tracks, and arrogant enough to throw their unwanted trash into the Commonwealth to fend for
Well, it's important to note what the characters like and don't like, because that is gamifying your behavior. Like, if you like Piper as a young person, as a young gamer, like if just right off the bat, for whatever reason, you like this chick and you want to please her, you're going to want to do the types of things that are going to make her happy. You know what I mean? So they're signaling to you with these companions, that's immoral. That's morally sound. This isn't sound. That's unsound. You know what I mean? Like, they're gamifying your moral behavior.
It's true. Very much.
You don't know anything about them? Really?
Some kind of security setting strips or blocks out those memories. And it's not just me. Any synth that gets trashed, left behind, or escapes the Institute has the same problem. Probably some kind of failsafe.
Okay.
Now, see, I have to interject again here and say that, Piper doesn't like us being mean to Valentine, and probably a lot of other people in Diamond City don't like you being mean to Valentine, because they all like Valentine now. But here's the thing. He is a synth, and everybody in this world knows that synths can be programmed to, at a moment's notice, like, kill somebody, kill a target under a certain set of circumstances. For all we know, this guy could have been dumped out of the Institute with some kind of failsafe in place that if he encountered a certain set of conditions, he's going to go berserk and kill a bunch of people. Like, so,
Yeah,
I mean that's kind of what you find out as time
his
goes on.
presence here could be a part of their mission, their goals,
Right?
Not his
Right.
own volition, as he might even think it's his own volition.
Either way, I need to find Sean.
You're right. The speculation is getting us off track. Let's focus on what you saw. What did these kidnappers look like?
He look like a man.
I'll never forget that voice. Low and rough. Like
Rough.
sandpaper across your face.
Huh. Not much to go on, but a tough and commanding voice can get someone pretty far in the violence business. What else?
He carried a gun.
Man.
Whoa. That's
Killed my wife.
very descriptive.
He had a handgun. I didn't get a clear look at it. But that sound.
Could have been a large caliber revolver.
What?
Oh, it was a large
Starting
caliber
to get
revolver.
a clearer picture of the kind of man our perp is.
Well, there's no way he
Anything
could
more
know
you
that
can
based
tell
off of
me?
what we just described. Bald and scarred.
One of them came right up to me. Bald head. Scar across his left eye.
Wait. It couldn't be. You didn't hear the name Kellogg at all, did you?
Did we? I think we did.
No, I don't think he did.
Oh, maybe we did.
Who is he? Do you think he has Sean?
It's way too big of a coincidence.
Coincidence?
Ellie, what notes do we have about the Kellogg case?
The description matches. Bald head, scar, reputation for dangerous mercenary work, but no one knows who his employer is.
And he bought a house here in town, right? And he had a kid with him, didn't he?
Yeah, that's right. The house in the abandoned West Stands. The boy with him was around 10 years old.
Another kidnapped kid?
Maybe it's another kidnapped kid.
Yeah, either that or he's got a son of his own. Not a comforting thought in any case. Both of them vanished a while ago. Haven't been heard or seen since. Let's you and I take a walk over to Kellogg.
What is Valentine saying? Is he saying that maybe there's genetic predispositions in people? That maybe if Kellogg is a big POS, that maybe his son would be a POS too?
I always am.
Valentine,
Well, I don't think that's what he was saying.
I know, I'm just being dumb.
Oh, okay. Back into my armor. Whoop.
That's one heck of a getup, Blue.
Where are you?
I don't know, but let's not waste time figuring out where she is.
Oh.
She's just standing in the corner over here, being kind of creepy.
Sitting in the dark corner in the adjacent room. Oh no. A loading screen.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's black.
I forgot about these.
Come on, baby, come on. I mean, you know what? If I would have set up like little clips from Terminator 2, like the ATM machine where John Connor, he's just like, him and his friend go to the ATM machine and they're trying to withdraw money. He's like, come on, baby, come on, yes! And I would just play that every time
I
we
don't
get
know
a
why we
loading
let
screen.
Valentine live in the city. He saves one or two people, and everyone forgets he's a freaking sin.
She doesn't like him.
Well, she's based.
He's more than just
Yeah.
a mercenary. He's a
Burner,
professional.
hijab.
Quick, clean, thorough.
I don't think it's a head
Has
job,
no
but
enemies.
you know.
Was it?
All dead.
No, it's like a post-apocalyptic like where.
God says he's our man. More than just you identifying his distinguishing features. The MO is all him as well. Leading a small team to kidnap a baby.
You can hit camp lock and it will walk at a slower pace, I believe.
Caps lock?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Taters in the D Live comments is talking about John Harvey Kellogg, the guy who created cornflakes.
Uh-huh.
He was
Right,
he was an advocate for circumcision to prevent masturbation.
I don't think that works.
Well, I mean, it's like mutilate the genitalia, reduce the number of nerves. I mean, it's an abuse of young boys. I mean, I certainly see the logic.
One heck of a lock.
Like, I understand, like, what they're going for.
You give it a try.
Oh, me? Yeah, I can probably do that.
No way.
You unlocked Nick Valentine.
Damn it. Whoa.
Oh, wait. Oh, will he?
He better.
Let's take a look around.
Yep.
Okay, good.
Kellogg must have left something behind.
Yeah, I was thinking that unless you physically unlock the lock, like, you know, it might not trigger properly. But yeah. You don't need to. If you want to know what to do, or do you want to like figure it out for yourself?
Oh, is it time for me to do mystery solving? Okay, let me take a look. Aha! The screwdriver he used to do things with. Hammer.
Nothing here.
Battered clipboard.
Check out that desk.
Ooh, oh, stout. Yep. Silver fork. Can I read the thing that I picked up?
No. I don't. You didn't pick up a note.
I picked up the clipboard.
Yeah,
I thought that had some.
enough.
What the hell is this?
There you go.
It's a goddamn button here.
Well, that's one way to hide a room.
Yeah. Well. Nuka-Cola Quantum.
Look at this. All of America's
Potato crisps. Are we in England? I thought this was Boston. Blanco brand mac and cheese, just like before the war. Short hunting rifle. I don't need any of this stuff, I suppose. Okay.
Hey, Valentine.
Well, look at that. All of Kellogg's favorite
You have a
things.
waypoint.
Why don't you
Wait.
search that table? Then we'll
Nuka-Cola cherry. I bet that's good. It's got to taste good, right? Okay. The hell's this? San Francisco sunlights.
Stout beer, 44 caliber bullets, and cigars. San Francisco sunlights.
Interesting brand. Won't lead us anywhere on its own, though.
Use dog meat.
I wonder if dog meat could pick up the scent.
Say, that's not a bad idea. Some dogs out there in the Commonwealth can track a man for miles. Why don't you go fetch him and let him have a whiff? See if he picks up the trail.
Why don't we have
Before you
Piper
head
sniff it out?
I know this is personal business. You have to face Kellogg on
Oh
your
man,
own.
I just thought she does act a little.
Besides, you already have plenty of company.
Little
You
tribalist.
all go sniffing through the Commonwealth after one
Maybe
man.
she does have a giant nose. Anyway,
Any words of wisdom?
so yeah,
really is the
to
one
get
that
dog
kidnapped
meat,
your
you're gonna
son.
have to walk outside of this
He's
room,
dangerous.
and then
So
he'll
you.
magically
You don't
appear
need to
because
be
you're gonna have
afraid
to
of
switch
him or
companions,
anything
and you'll have
else
to
the
ditch
Commonwealth
Piper.
throws at you.
So I should say goodbye and go get dog meat?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think any of
Hopefully
this
not
dialogue is
forever.
interesting.
I want to see you and your kids safe and sound when you get back. Good luck. Anytime
Oh, he's
you
such a
need
nice
help,
guy. He
just
must
come
be a
knocking.
really good synth, so we can trust him.
Yeah.
He says nice things.
Let's see how this loading screen goes.
Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Tater
come
says if you
on.
don't have dog meat, Valentine will whistle and dog meat will just come and say that he's a friend.
Yeah.
Interesting. Diversity, thanks for the follow, appreciate it. So once I get dog meat, then I go back in there and I get dog meat to smell things?
Good to be back in Diamond City.
No, you don't go back in there. You follow him.
Hello, dog meat. Oh, here. Show him the cigar. Come on. I'm pressing E.
Dog meat.
You're in your power armor.
Scent, boy.
No, it works. It works. I guess it just doesn't work when I'm crouched.
Got something, boy?
Oh, I thought you had to ditch Piper, but I guess you don't have to ditch your other companion. He'll just follow you, or you'll just you can just contain your other companion. That's good.
This place has a kind of
Uh-oh.
song
Is
to
he
it.
trapped? Oh, shit.
If you listen, you can hear people's
Where am I?
lives and problems as
Come on, dog meat. Go. Mush boy. Mush. Tater says he's gonna smoke the cigar when I gave it to him. This is not that comedy dog. Remember that? Triumph, the insult comic dog. You remember that?
No, but Tater's saying he's saying we should bring Valentine with us rather than Piper, but nah.
I mean, we're not even getting hardly any commentary out of
Yeah.
Piper. It sounds like it won't matter much who we bring.
You do get more commentary out of her and more. I remember there being more commentary from your companions. So maybe I have a faulty memory.
Hey, Stimulus, thanks for the lemon.
Maybe my
Appreciate it.
synth parts are breaking down.
Yeah. Maybe you're just having a stroke.
Maybe. Maybe, yeah.
Look in the mirror. Smile. How does it look? Symmetrical? Raise both hands above your head. Pale says he remembers Triumph, the insult comic dog. Did you see where he went and mocked guys waiting to see Star Wars? I mean, I probably have seen it, yeah. I just don't remember any specific insults from that. Hater says revenge of the... And then I don't know if I'm allowed to use that word on Twitch anymore.
No, well, I didn't fully pronounce it, so we're good. I said snit, and then I realized that we weren't allowed to say that.
So how far does this dog need to take me?
Pretty far.
Okay.
We're gonna go to Kansas.
We're gonna go to Kansas?
Kansas City.
That's pretty far since we're in Boston.
Yeah. Well, okay, I'm being dumb. It's fairly far.
Especially on foot. Tater says he remembers Triumph the Insult Comic Dog. He was in an Eminem music video. Really?
You think it was Kellogg?
Maybe, yeah. What's this? Oh my god, it's another one of them damn cigars.
San Francisco Sunlights. Kellogg's preferred brand, all right.
Good dog.
Need your nose to track Kellogg, boy. Okay, boy, let's track him.
Find me more cigars. I want a whole box by the time we're done with this search.
If you run, it's not gonna go any faster. You're just actually gonna make it drag out more because you'll bump into him and yeah, like you're just better off just doing a little jog.
What the hell was that? What is going on? There's moles
Those
again.
Are cancer-resistant mole rats.
Glowing mole rats? Jesus Christ. Oh, there's one way down there. Well, did I shoot any in the groin, Krogan? I know you're always watching for that now.
Oh, yeah.
You're always looking at the groins to see if I shoot them.
Uh-huh.
That's where your eyes are fixated. Like
yeah,
a hawk.
Right. You're right. Alright.
Thanks for the follow, Stimulus. Appreciate it. By the way, guys, I am on Trovo, and I do have, I'll do more with it later. I only just set it up, was the entropy.
Guess we're on the right path, huh?
What the hell is this? Oh, it's a stim pack. I thought it was a key or something. Is he in here?
Lost the scent, boy.
He's in here, isn't he? Bastard. I'll find him in here holding my baby boy, and I'll just shoot him.
Go back down. You're not triggering it.
I'm not triggering it.
Yeah.
Is there a cigar?
Yeah, like you click on the cloth there that he's looking at.
He's looking at a cloth? Oh.
Bloody bandages. Dog meat can track this.
Dog meat?
Stick together, pal. At least until we find Kellogg. Okay, boy, let's track him.
Okay, here we go. Me and dog meat. Tracking down the bad guy. Oh god, there's mole rats. Oh, wild mongrels. Wishing it hadn't come to that. They're wild mongrels. Is that dog meat? Oh, yeah, it's him.
Again, if you sprint, you're gonna bump into him, and it's gonna screw things up.
No, I mean, it's working.
But, yeah.
Yeah, this is a while. Oh, what the hell's that?
Yowguai.
What is this called?
A Yowguai.
A Yowguai?
Yeah. It's an irradiated bear.
Oh. We can't just call it that? God damn it.
I mean...
Holy shit.
Why is much cooler.
My health is low?
Oh, you don't have God mode on, bro. Oh, you're gonna die! You're gonna get wrecked!
I'm good. Jeez. There's all sorts of things here now. Feral ghouls, Yowguais. No wonder, though,
you might want to heal yourself because you're going to have this endless heart beating sound. If you don't.
This sting wing. Yeah. You know what's funny is, you know, they're making these like giant, you know, like dragonflies and whatnot, and giant scorpions. But it's like, well, I mean, I suppose it's just for fun, you know. At the end of the day, they don't give a shit. It's just supposed to be cool. I mean, something to think about is these exoskeleton creatures really have a more difficult time. Why?
Because you're gonna get, I don't know if you can hear it, but you have this throbbing heartbeat, palpitating heartbeat noise going on because it's signifying you're at low health, and if you don't do that, it's just gonna continue playing that. That's enough, that's enough.
I want to be extra healthy. But
oh, it won't work if you're in God mode. You have to exit out of God mode.
Oh.
Yeah.
What? Well, that's
yeah,
stupid.
you have to exit out of God mode. Yeah, you have to exit out of God mode. And then heal yourself.
Well, I used that. Too bad I used so many of the goddamn things.
Drink a Nuka-Cola, it's fine. Nuka-Cola Quantum, yeah.
Is that going to do a thing?
No, get out and let it... There you go. There you go. Now you can go back to God mode.
Dog mode.
Still out there. You've got to track him, boy.
Are you looking at something, Doug? Is this it? Piece of metal?
No. Down. He'll eventually walk down. I don't think there's anything you have to find.
Hey, dog meat's got something. See anything?
Is he down here? Or is he up there?
Yeah, down in here. You see the way marker?
Oh yeah, I guess I do.
All right,
Playful
so it
Howl.
is over there by the sleeping bag.
By the sleeping bag, my god.
Right ahead. You just looked at it.
Was it like I got dog meat on the marker?
Yeah, but this is what I'm saying. This yeah.
Dog meat's gonna bring me to something, right?
Here you go. Beer bottle. The beer bottle.
Gwyneth Stout.
Where the hell's the dog?
Creature comforts.
Jesus. Dog meat.
We gotta stick together, pal. At least until
We have to stick together, dog meat.
Okay, boy. Let's track him.
Jeez. This really is far.
Are you questioning whether or not this adds a substantial element of enjoyable gameplay?
Yeah, no.
Better not be. I have Todd Howard on my cell phone. I will call him up right now, and he will send a squad of ghouls after you. Uh-oh. Speaking of ghouls, I think they got triggered here. No?
Yeah, I
thought they
hear
triggered
'em.
you. Oh, yeah, they triggered. All right, they're going to come after you, yeah.
Maybe a little bit of... Whoa. Whoa. No, not that. Not that one. I guess this one. Okay, whatever. Accept. Boom.
And you're missing it. That's great.
Listen. I'm doing my best. Are they still... Oh, that's Piper.
Yeah, you're shooting Piper. And
okay.
you knocked her down. You KO'd her.
She's fine. She'll be okay. Oh my god. Oh, what happened to my dog?
Kellogg's still out there.
Oh.
Gotta
See you, Piper.
Are you gonna go get her up, or are you gonna leave her?
Oh, I wasn't planning on getting her up.
All right. I think if you're playing on hard, well, you're not. I think you're on normal, so I don't think she'll leave your party. But if you are playing on hardcore mode and you leave a down companion, they will return to a settlement somewhere.
Yeah, I don't know why I would be playing on hardcore mode.
Because you want to be a boss?
No.
Tracking known mercenary. Exercise extreme caution.
Oh, we got a filthy assaultron here.
I think this was Kellogg's
Attention,
handiwork.
assailant.
Where?
Lower your
This
weapons
thing? What?
immediately.
Looks like a box. Is that a severed head of an assaultron or something?
Alert. Critical signs. Alert.
Or is this...
Critical signs.
Okay.
What have we here?
Error. System corrupt. I can't feel my legs.
Well, they're not attached, are they? Looks like your head is disembodied. Oh! God, this mouse gets caught on things.
Another one of his stogies.
Found a thing.
Need your nose to track Kellogg, boy.
Alright.
Go here, go here, go here. Listen to the same dialogue about cigars. Encounter enemies here. I mean, yeah.
Alright, a couple of these. Raider Psycho. See you later, loser. Wow, cinematic. Shooting at the guy who's already dead.
And you shot him in the groin as he was dead again. You in the groin.
Where the hell is the dog? Oh. Jeez.
Oh, we are at 9 o'clock.
Yeah, I know.
By the way, so we can.
Are we? Is the dogs about to find anything good? Like, are we gonna be like?
Yeah, we're pretty close, but we could stop outside. Like, you go to a fort.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. He'll be like,
So we can stop
"Here's the
outside
big
of the
place," and then I'll. Come on, dog. That's why I was asking how far away it was when you were saying
It's,
Kansas.
like I said, pretty far. I mean, it's a hike.
Oh.
So the bloody bandages to your left. To your left.
Jesus Christ, the contrast is so shit. Oh, it's this thing.
Yeah, yeah.
What do you think, boy? Was this our man?
Oh, okay. He knows. Do. I like dog meat. Pretty dog.
All right. So we are here now.
This it? Oh God.
We gotta kill these bugs, though.
Bloat flies. That's dog meat.
Not dog meat.
That's machine
you can
gun
leave that
turrets.
You
Ragsig
can leave
dough.
Just kill the bloat fly. Don't kill anything else. You're gonna erupt the whole shitstorm if you start shooting at a bunch of other stuff.
See if I can hit this bloat fly. Oh, I got it. Oh, there's another one. Go. There we go.
All right.
Dog.
Okay.
Should I be following him?
Well, we're not quite there. Yeah, follow him. It's up here a little bit more.
Oh.
It's the big building right here.
This one?
Yeah.
Fort Hagen. Oh. Well.
Is this the place? Is he in here, boy?
This is it, isn't it? Kellogg's here.
Are you the best dog in the world?
It's you and me.
Dog
So
is...
he's available to be your companion again, so you can ditch Piper for him again.
Playful growl. Okay.
Don't worry, dog.
Sad whimper. Okay, let's save the game. I think that's it for today. That's saved, right?
Good.
Okay. All right. I'm very eager to see what happens more. Like now that we're starting to get a basic overview, so I mean they're gonna want to present us these moral dilemmas, these, problems about synths and stuff. Well, now we've had more of an introduction, so now they can start to give us more. And we still don't know much about the Brotherhood of Steel. We still don't know some about these other issues, but they'll be able to hopefully give us more. Starting next Wednesday, same time, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, U.S. We'll be playing Fallout 4. And by the way, let me grab the link for this. I do have a YouTube channel where I'm backing up these streams, the Wednesday streams. So you can find last week's Fallout 4, as well as all the Fallout New Vegas streams. Boom, boom, boom. Grabbing the thing now. I'll put it in the chat.
Yeah, and if I can just interject.
Yes. Go ahead. Krogan? What happened? Hello? Krogan? Grab that. Pull up my image. Krogan, are you there? Did I maybe 1 second? Let me see if I did something goofy. Oh. Okay, sorry. You said you would like to interject for a second, and then I accidentally muted myself.
I think it went to your stream though. Basically, I was saying we
No,
should
it
play Obsidian's. Oh, okay, didn't?
No.
You muted me in Discord, or you muted yourself in Discord. You
I
didn't mute me
deafened
on-
myself.
Right, but it still should have gone.
No.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't.
Anyway, I was saying that we should maybe on my channel tomorrow start a playthrough of the Obsidian game, The Outer Worlds. So that, I mean, since we just got done Fallout New Vegas, we could follow up with The Outer Worlds and Obsidian's, one of their newer RPGs. And we kind of see how progressively they've become more politically correct and more woke as time has gone on. But we can talk about that later. I was just thinking maybe we could do that.
Okay, so you're thinking 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, your channel, or a different time?
I think we could do. I think we could do 7 o'clock tomorrow. Let me look real quick.
I mean, you don't have to do it. I'm just like at that time or whatever. But for those of you who like this stream and you like the analysis, The Outer Worlds might have some things to comment on.
Yeah.
Because
I think
basically on Krogan's channel on Thursdays, we had been doing Cyberpunk 2077, and we're finished with that now. So we might start going through The Outer Worlds. Is that something you might want to do start to finish, or is that something...
We'll see. I mean, I don't know if we need to play through it all the way to get anything out of it, really. Because I'm trying to think of how long it really is, and I don't know if we want to go through the whole thing. We can start a playthrough, and then if it gets really long, I'm pretty sure I have backed up footage, so we can like cut to some particularly. We can try to cut to areas of interest if the gameplay becomes a little too drawn out. So we'll start a playthrough. We'll see how it goes, and then if it gets kind of boring, we'll kind of jump ahead to just get through it and finish it.
Okay. All right. Well, I think it's about time to close the stream. You got anything to say before we go?
Nope. Not really. Good stream. Look forward to the next time. It was very interesting that D-Live put your stream on the front page, and that netted you quite a few viewers. So
yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah, it was fortunate. Yeah.
So
But that's it.
thanks to everyone for coming. If you haven't seen my most recent video on my channel, Intellectual Embargo, definitely worth checking out. Probably one of my more popular videos. In terms of videos I've uploaded recently, to get more than 1,000 views, this was the shortest amount of time to ever get more than 1,000 views on a video. So that's the one where that's my Physiognomy is Real video on my YouTube channel.
Very
So
excellent video. You should all definitely check it out if you have not. So very, very good video. Very educational. To a certain extent, very normie friendly, I think.
I hope so.
So yeah, I think so. Actually, I would say I know so. It's much more normie friendly than a lot of other stuff out there. Yeah, and it's not it's just a good video. Definitely go check it out.
All right. Well, peace out, everybody. Probably see most of you guys tomorrow on Krogan's stream if we're playing the Outer Worlds. I mean, is that for sure, or is that like
I think we can say so. I have to work out some. I've been fiddling around with my streaming setup here, and I'm pretty confident that I should have it up and running by tomorrow. But we'll just say I'm like 90% sure.
Okay. All right, 90% sure I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out, everybody.